Hi stamping friends, Melissa Kerman here with Melissa's Crafting Treehouse. Today I have a club project to share with you. It's a super simple project. I'm using the layering circles framelits, and I've already cut out a piece, one in the plain circle and one in a scallop circle. You can see the framelits right there. And I'm also using the Love What You Do stamp set from the Share What You Love suite that's brand new to the annual catalog. And if you're a club member, you will have gotten the die cut pieces in your kit in the mail. And I'm just going to start with using my Memento ink pad. I like to use the Memento Black with my photopolymer stamps so that my stamps don't get stained. So I'm starting with my sentiment, and I would recommend starting with that first just so you can kind of tuck it in the corner there. And then you'll ink up your flower image and sort of wrap it around the sentiment. So after I've stamped my flower, I'm going to use two images to go over each of the flower buds, if you will, to essentially color them in, but I'm going to stamp the color onto it. So I'm going to be using my Island Indigo ink pad, and I'm going to take that background stamp, the larger one of the two, and I'm actually stamping it off twice, which is going to give me a really light shade of color to go over the flower, and I'm going to do that on each one of the three flowers. Now, it may be too light depending on how juicy your ink pad is or how light the color is to stamp it off twice. So you kind of have to gauge that yourself. I've actually gone over one of those flowers one more time with the extra ink to make it a little bit darker. And now I'm coming in with that smaller image. I've stamped it off once, and I'm going over the center of the flower, and that just gives me some darker color towards the center. So by using both of those images at different depths of color, it gives the image the look of more depth and interest. So now I'm going to go ahead and start assembling some of my pieces, my focal piece, onto the scalloped edge black piece, and then I'm going to start stamping on my Emerald Envy, and I'm going to use first and second ink to cover the whole surface, and just turning my stamp this way and that to kind of get some variation in that background so they're not all pointed in the same direction. All right, so now I'm going to go into basically assembling the card, and there's one little tip I want to make sure to tell you as we go through. So I'm just attaching my pieces and speeding things up so you don't have to watch me do this on normal speed. And for this next piece, I've attached the turquoise piece of cardstock. And if you're getting one of these kits in the mail, you may want to, in fact, wait to attach that turquoise piece. You can attach the Emerald Envy piece to the turquoise, but then you'll see I have that little black strip right there, and I have it cut down to size. But in some cases, I sent a longer strip, so you would need to size it to the piece of the turquoise before attaching it, so you get a nice clean cut along the edge. So you can see mine is just the right width. So now I'm just going and preparing my sentiment piece, and I'm going to go ahead and attach it, and then I'm pretty much done. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the project, and I hope you'll come back and visit me sometime really soon. Have a great day and happy crafting!